Hello there and welcome back to Karl and Debbie Trains. I've got another Cattington update for you. This is number 66, I think, hope. So I've got two guest locos to show you. I've got a small update on the hill section that we're changing, and I've got results from the polls. So see you in a minute. Right, hello all. I thought I'd show you the hill before I make more progress on it, and this is just like the infrastructure I've got. I'm going to try something different. I'm using the toilet rolls as just like extra support, even though I've got these ridges coming down. I'll see how it goes. May work, may not. Right, I'm going to start paper macheing and we'll see what it's like at the end. Alright, just want to show you a little bit more in progress on the embankment at the back here. As you can see, it's all paper macheed. I've raised it off the floor just to let a bit of air in and stop it accidentally gluing where I don't want it. It's not its final coat. I'll give it some more paper mache when that dries, and I need to like tidy up this end here to make sure it matches to the embankment I already have, and hopefully get a bit more kind of undulation on the top there to make it so it's not totally flat because it looks a bit dull. Yeah, progress. Hello there, I've got another loco to show you today. This one is a Robinson 04. So this is a L&ER Robinson 04, but it's also known as a Class 8K under GCR, under Great Central Railway. So obviously that's when it first started. It was like 1923, and then obviously it went on to L&ER later. These locos were built in Manchester, and there was a 421 of these built in total. This one is on loan by my friend Norman, and she runs pretty well. And you'll get to see her in a running session later, a bit more close up hopefully. So it's the Bachmann model 31004A. In this case, it's, as you can see, it's British Rail early black emblem. And like I say, she runs pretty well. I'm very happy with her. Okay, so now I've got a second loco. Again, this is from Norman, so thanks again Norman for letting me borrow these. Most people can probably tell this is a Great Central loco, and also L&ER. Obviously, they were both one of the same at one point. So this is a Class 11F. It's an improved director's class. The 11s were the original director class, and this has kind of just been modified. This is again another Robinson's loco, designed for passenger service. So there's two subclasses of these built. L&ER had them as the Class D11-1 and D11-2. This is a D11-2, which means it was actually built in L&ER days, but it's still based on the original Great Central Railway design. In this case, this would have been to have a reduced loading gauge and a smaller boiler, and it was designed to work up in Scotland. So these Class 2s may never have got down to GCR, you never know. But the original number 1s would have done, absolutely. Again, this is Bachmann, and let's see how she runs. A bit heavier than the Robinson 04, but she's still really, really good. Okay, and I think the other thing that I forgot to mention was there was only 35 of these built originally, and started off in 1919, and they continued up until 1924, and then obviously they went off into service on L&ER, and then ultimately British Rail, as most of these kind of locos did, hence the BR logo. So again, you'll see this in the running session up and coming. Thank you all. Hello there. So we put up another poll up on the YouTube community tab for Karl and Debbie trains, and this time I was curious to know what kind of scales you all model in. So we had 18 results. By far and by no surprise, Double O came out on top of 72%. The next one at 22% was Engage, and then we've got HO at 6%. So that's pretty good. So Double O is outranking that. Obviously that's UK, whereas HO is more European and American. But we had a couple of extra comments as well, and they were somebody's working with 00 and 009, which is cool. And then someone else mentioned the fact that they've got Engage, they've got Triang TT and 00 all on the go, all at the same time. So it really shows that some people have got this multi-gauge, multi-style layouts out there, which is quite incredible. So thank you all for taking part in that, and hopefully I'll do another one very soon as well, and we'll share the results when we can. So thanks again for all your comments and your subscriptions, and for just viewing as well. And if you want to share this with amongst your friends, that would be really appreciated. So thank you all for that, and enjoy the running session.